So when you think about Neo Geo and collecting, oh boy, this is such a very expensive way. But in 2022 there is still a very cheap way to collect. And that is of course with this device. But this is actually something you should pick up and can you really enjoy some Neo Geo. Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's awesome that you're tuning in. So in this video I want to take a close look at the Neo Geo Mini. In the past I did a review about them a very long time ago, but recently I just picked up a brand new model. And the reason why, because I love myself Neo Geo, and I was wondering like, is this a fun thing to collect now? Because when you're looking at it, and maybe in the future this can be a very cool collectible. I bought a brand new couple of months ago from a seller, or it was like second hand but still sealed. And it came including the two freaking controllers. So Neo Geo, if you think about starting to collecting and playing, it is very expensive. Like the original hardware is up to the point absolutely crazy expensive. So that's the question, is this like an absolutely cool thing to do? Is this something you should pick up? And yeah, is this like fun to have the Neo Geo experience? The only downside I already think, and that's to start negative, like they have released so many of these things. I bought myself the, let's say the original layout, so this is for me like the original Neo Geo layout, but I've seen they've released so many weird ones, including a Christmas edition, and I was more like, what were they thinking back in the day? So it comes with 40 built-in games. Take consideration which version you're having, depending what kind of games you're having. So they all have like their own kind of games. So we do have like the Metal Slug version, and absolutely cool, like 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and even the X edition, that's so far I understand the improved number 2. So the game list is absolutely cool. King of the Monsters. So of course we will always like will miss out some couple of good versions. The weird thing is like we do have Son Goku 3, one of my favorite ones, but number 1 and 2 are not on here so far I can see, or maybe we'll see it in the list. Doesn't even matter. Let's do a quick unboxing and let's see what we're going to get, because it's brand new and we're going to unseal it. Yes. But it doesn't matter, I just buy stuff to play, and that's the reason I'm going to do this unboxing. Oh, they use some really good, yeah, they use some really good tape over here, or I'm curious what are we going to get in the inside. I've never owned myself this version, and again, like this is my favorite model or my favorite edition. Alright, let's see what are we going to get. So what I understand, there is no internal power supply whatsoever, so, or battery, so we need to have an external power supply. Alright, so good, very good explanation what you can do with it. Here we have the system itself. I really love the way how this looks. The thing that I do like about it, that you can use it like a mini arcade machine, or you can just plug in controllers and use it on your television. I think it is a very cool, neat feature. Also the logo SNK on the on and off switch. They implemented some stickers for you, but you need to do these yourself. So I think we're going to get that one on, or in this box itself. Let's take a close look in this box. It didn't came with a freaking like power supply. Here we do have like some extra stickers of Neo Geo. Don't know for sure which one I'm going to use. So like put it on later. And here I have like the very long cable. This is like, I love it. Like there's this detail, you know, like Neo Geo on the cable. Really love it. But unfortunate, there is no freaking like power supply. So we need to get ourselves like a 5V. Not a big of a deal, but there's something I wish they just delivered with it. And then we have like the two controllers. And I'm going to only use the original, or this version over here. And let's unbox it. There are no stickers, so I'm not going to ruin the box today. Getting these things open is always like the question how you do it, because they are basically like locking the valve over here. Like opening it up and not ruining or damaging the box is like the biggest challenge. So when it comes to the controller, I think it's pretty damn cool what they're doing, but the only thing I didn't like, because I did hold this controller in my hand some time ago, is that we don't have the original micro switch joystick. I understand it's very difficult, but also very expensive to produce. The quality of it, like it comes with a very long cable. It comes with this Type-C cable, so you cannot really use this thing on your original Neo Geo if you have one. The weight of this is very nice. The touch of the A, B, C and D button are very good. Select start, but unfortunate we don't have the micro switch. We have this weird, let's say, analog stick. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It does get some very nice grip on top. So they're still using the same kind of joystick, but that makes it a little bit of a less quality compared with the original one from the Neo Geo CD. But it doesn't spoil the fun. Let's plug this thing in and we're going to have some fun gameplay. So let's get myself a charger or 5V and let's plug it in. What I really liked about this international version, what I understand of not all of them have this feature. When you're powering it on, this basically this blue ring is going to like light up. I think it's pretty damn cool. Okay, so when you're looking at the layout itself, the A, B, C, and D over here, like they're just your typical controller buttons with membrane. I can still remember like some of the Chinese made like these mini arcades, and they didn't really look like the Mini or the Neo Geo Mini, but it had like real arcade buttons. So it was pretty cool. Select start, and of course we do have like the joystick itself. The joystick feels like a very nice joystick, but I wish we had like this very cool mini arcade machine over joystick. That would make this thing epic. But the display they are using inside of this thing is absolutely beautiful. So that is something I must give them some extra kudos. It's very tiny, so that is one thing. But let's take a close look at the game list over here. So we do have like the Muddle Slug games, of course, already shown you before. I give you like a quick overview. This thing comes with King of the Monsters 1 and 2. Yeah, there's only Son Goku 3. We're going to try that one out. Magician Lord. But I think it's so much fun to play a couple of these games simply because, yeah, if you're going to buy a couple of those games, like maybe not, I'm talking about not like on the Nintendo Switch, of course, but if you want to have the real hardware, like some games alone cost around 100 freaking euro and more, up to thousands. So yeah, I think this is one of those like affordable ways to play. Let's go into the settings. Language. We can even change out the way how you want to sort them. Brightness can be adjusted in here. We're going to leave it on here. And the volume can be changed. But again, the biggest problem I'm having with this is just, we're just going to get a couple of games. And depending on what kind of model you're having, what kind of games you're going to get. So when this thing was launched, there was a lot of criticism of the emulation performance. Because the emulation was not spot on. You can see some weird thing going on there. It's just with the original game, but despite this thing is not perfect, I can still really enjoy it. Okay, here you can see like when pressing select and start, we have like a quick load, quick save option. We can quickly adjust the volume if you want to, or the brightness. So that's pretty damn cool. Alright, so next up, let's try Shock Troopers, another great game. But I do notice like these two speakers at the front are very loud, but they are very pitched and sharp. So I wish they added some more bass. Let's lower it a little bit because it's like this really horrible sound. Alright. Let's reboot it again and let's play it again. Crap. Ah! Did it wrong. Ah, that's much better. Oh. That didn't start off well. Okay, so next up, let's try the controller functionality. I know, like, I need to get used to this freaking controller. But I must say, it doesn't play really bad. Well, let's plug this thing into the television. The most stupid thing about it is that you need to get yourself like a separate HDMI cable. Didn't even include it. It's just your mini HDMI. So with a converter and an HDMI cable, you can just handle it, or just get yourself like an automatically converted cable. But the problem is like the original one. I think if you want to have, if you just want to have the original one, it's going to be like absolutely overpriced and expensive. I think the television option is absolutely cool. It's a great feature. So if you just want to enjoy it on your television. So here you can see like the logo and Neo Geo will be showing up on the machine itself, and you will have like the game list ready to go on the television itself. You really need to get used to the button layout, because what I understand of the button layout of the original controller is different. I'm always used to pressing A over here. But again, like, if you're a Neo Geo purist, you will find a lot of things you don't like, but, you know, I'm not a guy. I can really enjoy it as it is. Another thing I really liked about this, that we can even change out the screen size. Here you can see it. You can even, like, say, go into the original aspect ratio. So the thing that the Chinese don't do, they added to the original Neo Geo. Alright, so let's exit and let's boot up. I keep pressing freaking B. And let's try some Son Goku 3, because that is a game I really want to try out. Alright. But still, Son Goku is one of my favorite beat 'em ups on the Neo Geo. Yeah, I'm just figuring out like what I need to press. You can see there is a minor dead travel or dead zone on the controller. It's minor, but so especially when you're going to play some beat 'em ups and you need to move around, I find it not very comfortable this, because the original one was basically sliding inside of the socket over here, and with this you need to press it all the way. Quite annoying. The Neo Geo Mini is far from perfect, but I can really enjoy it. I love myself some Neo Geo games, but unfortunately, looking at the controls of the mini device, yeah, it's not the best way to play. I must say, like, I really love the style they're using with this joystick. And I mean, like, it's not a very long travel, and with a joystick like this, with a tiny arcade on top, it plays just okay. That they really released this, let's say, looking Neo Geo CD looking version, it's pretty damn cool. It feels like a very nice quality controller when you're looking at the case itself. But I personally really hate this analog stick, especially if you want to play some fighting games. There's such a long travel, it doesn't feel that great, and I think that was the biggest disappointment of all this Neo Geo system going on. But if you're searching a way to play some Neo Geo, this is one of those cheaper ways. I wish they didn't release like 10 different versions. It's super confusing with all kinds of games. I wish they like just made one version with more games, like 50, like slap all of the games on it, and it would be like such a fun to play. But thank you for watching, consider subscribing, hit that little bell, become a Wicked family, and it would be great to see you in the next video.